What's up, guys? I'm here. I just stole him off the stage. He just killed it, guys, with the song Biggie Smalls. Yes, indeed. Of course, you know I'm Mo from 386.com in Atlanta, and I have partnered up with the Antidote in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I stole their artist, Legend Made. He's amazing. Tell us about this song, Biggie Smalls. Tell your supporters and fans out there and your future fans about this song.
Well, pretty much, I played on one of Biggie Smalls' signatures lines, that kick in the doorway to 44. And so I took that line and I kind of blended it into like a new age like song for it. Like, and then I added like pretty much what Biggie Smalls would be doing right now.
Yeah.
Like if he was doing that, like if he was like smoking, like it would be the top. If he was like pouring some serve, it would be the top notch, and then I hit it with the Biggie Smalls. I think I'm Biggie Smalls. Like
okay, all right. Yeah. So the song was very trendy. It was something that could catch on. Tell me, what do you think? Now the song was definitely trendy, but tell me, what do you think about the whole I guess the feel and the vibe of the song as it relates to other individuals out there, and how it may maybe compare to some other songs or people in Baton Rouge in general?
Well, it's made by Doja Burner, the beat.
Okay. Like
the beat kind of, it draw you in because it sounds like another song. I won't say what song it is, but it kind of sounds like another song. So, yeah. But that's done intentional to like kind of blend it into like so it could come out. But pretty much like what I'm saying is like, you know, if you're doing this kind of stuff, like you should feel like Biggie Smalls, like so. And Biggie Smalls a legend, he one of the greatest, so you should feel like you one of the greatest.
Okay, all right, that's a nice twin, a nice little spin on that. Okay, so tell me, as far as just, you're not from Baton Rouge, I know you're from New Orleans, but tell me about just in general, like in this Baton Rouge rap atmosphere. How do you feel? Do you feel like it's an advantage or a disadvantage performing in Baton Rouge, being from New Orleans? Tell me about how that
works. Well, I don't think it's a disadvantage, and actually I've seen a lot with different social media where they've done projections where Baton Rouge is the top 1 or 2 emerging hip-hop cities like in the United States right now. So this is the best place to be, I feel like, because there's a lot of opportunities going on. I'm almost doing something every week out here. So I kind of feel like being out here is a good place to be because there's a lot of different opportunities. Whereas in New Orleans, they kind of play favoritism a lot out there. Like if you don't necessarily know the right person, if you ain't friends with them, they're gonna try to charge you a lot to be able to get in the door.
Gotcha. Okay. So I know, of course, you being from Louisiana in general, you know the whole Boosie and Kevin thing. Which one do you prefer?
I prefer Boosie.
Okay.
He a legend, in my opinion. Kevin Gates not really a legend, in my opinion. I didn't really start liking any of his music until like recently. Like that stuff he was first putting out, I didn't really care for it. Like Boosie always caught my attention from way back in '06 when he dropped that 2 red bones kissing in the backseat. I was like, yeah. When I heard that, I was like, instantly, I was like, hey, I like that little dude. Like, so I always rock with Boosie. So if I had to choose between the two, I'm on his boat all day.
Okay, I got you. Now, a lot of people would say, you know, Kevin is not a role model, and he always kind of makes a comment about not being a role model. So tell me, what is your stance on that when rappers say, I'm not a role model? Do you believe that that's true, or?
I feel like being in the position that you're in, people look up to you. And if somebody looks up to you, you should present something that's accountable or something that would push them to do something positive. Now, you can listen to some of my music and might not necessarily say that it's the most positive stuff, but it's what I've been through, it's my story. But the things that I know, like, it's something totally different. Like, I know where we come from, like as a race. So as black people, like we have to realize that we're greater than what they're showing us. Like they're giving us this for a reason because they really want us to stay in a certain place. So they put certain people in front of us and flaunt certain things at us to make us want to be like these people because these people are ignorant. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing or something wrong with it, but they haven't had a chance to learn what it is yet. Or maybe that they did learn it and they rejected it. So, but to each his own. So I'll say, if you're a rapper, yes, you are a role model, because some little kid somewhere is looking at you like, I want to be you. And if somebody is saying, I want to be you, it should be the best that they could be, not something that's going to bring them down in the end.
Yeah, okay, I can definitely dig that. So with you saying that, tell me what your ultimate goal is, because let's reverse the conversation. You mentioned that your music is not as positive as it could be. So tell me, what is your ultimate goal? What do you want people to get from you as it relates to music?
Well, my ultimate goal with what I'm doing is, all right, I look at how everybody else work. Like, people could say, people talk about Kendrick and J. Cole and all these different type rappers, but you gotta understand, when they broke in the door, they gave people what they wanted to hear to break in the door. They didn't necessarily come in very conscious, because if you think about the album with the van on the truck, I can't think of it, that Good Kids Mad City, like a lot of them tracks that he had on that song, it wasn't necessarily him talking about anything. Yeah, he was dropping little jewels here and there, but it wasn't like what he's doing now. So he gave the people what they wanted to hear to be able to step in the door. Once he got his fan base, then he talked to them about the things that he really wanted to say, like the things that he was really seeing. I feel like that's very smart. Him and J. Cole did that very smart, at like the way that they did that. And I kind of want to use that same tool, because knowing the different things that I know, I definitely don't want my the next generation coming up idolizing the wrong type of thing, or thinking that the wrong type of thing is okay. Okay,
so that's your blueprint, so to speak. You're gonna kind of lure them in with some of the trendy lyrics and trendy verses, and then once you get them, you want to kind of not switch it up, but just expose more of yourself.
Go a little bit more in depth. Once I get them listening and they looking for it, like when I put it out there, they'll definitely want to hear it, and then the effect that I want it to have will happen, instead of me just putting it out there and nobody, you know.
Okay, all right. Well, you guys heard it from Legend Made. He is here at the pop-up concert sponsored by 3086.com and the Antidote. We're so happy to be here, but we're about to just chill for a minute, see some more performances. You guys keep it locked right here at 3086.com.
Yeah.